my live tonight is going to be playing every single voice note in this case, because I'm just going to come live. I'm going to play the whole conversation, mine and hers, so you hear the whole thing. And I'm going to do it fairly. So I'm going to play everything, and I'm going to do it because I have walked away from Adriana's case, but I'm walking away with my reputation. Do you know what? I'm going to release every voice note and every conversation I've had with this family, because several of them spoke to EQ last night and gave her information, but they didn't give her the truth. And I heard that Camille said that she paid the outstanding money 2 days ago. 2 days ago you gave them the money. So the 5,000, went to the second autopsy, and the 900 left, which I wanted to go to the brother and sister for New York, she gave it to them 2 days ago. And I will show you in the messages that she promised me about 4 times that she had given it to them in New York. And I inquired about it several times to make sure, because, I don't know, I think it was only 2 days ago that I asked for receipts, right? 2 days ago I asked for receipts, and then you paid it. I'm going to prove exactly where it went sour with each family member. So I'm going to prove that AMECIA stopped talking to me when she tried to overcharge me by 800 for cameras for a house. The quote was 200. She quoted me 1,100. And after I said, I'm going to need time to get this together, I don't even have money like that, she stopped speaking to me.
Morning, guys. I hope everyone's okay. I don't mind people having an opinion on me. I really don't. Obviously, I expect it. I'm on social media. What I would expect is for people to at least do their research before they form an opinion, or at least put it out in a video. I never turned on Adriana Young's family. Adriana Young's family turned on me, and that's quite clear to see. I was away with the girls. We'd gone away for 4 days, and Sir Brian started making videos attacking me after I got too close to the truth, I believe, in the case. I never turned on this family. I did everything I could for this family, as much as I could. At some point, AMECIA, the mum of Adriana Young, went on to Fatta's live and told something that was untrue. And she admitted that it was untrue, that I had given money to Josh the lawyer when I hadn't. So I put the receipts out. That's all I did. I put other receipts to show that actually, no, this is the person I paid it to. In response, the person I paid it to, who was Camille Ruffner, who didn't want her name out on social media, but was okay with me getting dragged for 3 months, being called a scammer, and said I didn't give the money to the autopsy. That person then decided to release one side of a phone conversation, voice notes, without playing her own voice notes, which is when I said, at this point, I have no choice but to play the whole conversation, which is true. So when people keep making out I've turned on Adriana Young's family or I've been rude to them, I've never been rude to them. All I've tried to do is help. But if you're going to have an opinion on something, maybe just try and look at the background first before you're so desperate to make a social media video that you'd honestly, these people are making videos going so was it a GoFundMe? Yeah, that she, no, it wasn't a GoFundMe. I had nothing to do with the GoFundMe. Hayley, comment. That's not my name. Dude, just do better, man. If you're all going to jump on a bandwagon because you can see one woman, being constantly and consistently attacked, and you think, oh, this is a good time for me to jump in as well, at least kind of bring something to the table and not just talk absolute shit. Hi, guys. So if you weren't watching my live earlier, I'm going live at 9:30 tonight, and I am going to play the full voice notes of the conversations between me and Adriana's family, because I am not having my reputation smeared anymore. And I feel like at some point, which was just after the funeral, the family all turned against me, and I'm sure you can all make up your own mind about why that happened. And one by one, they've just come for me. Alana, Camille, Sir Brian, AMECIA. It's just been non-stop, and it's not been the truth, which is what's really annoying me more than anything. In normal situations, I would never put out voice notes, especially from a family. However, they've started releasing the conversations already, but with no context and not the full conversation. And that's not fair to do to anyone. And when I spoke to Camille the other day, I said, it's fine if you're going to release my voice notes. I've got no problem with that. But just release all the voice notes between us. don't just release my side of the conversation, because that's not fair. And I've just had it up to here. Like, I have literally taken so much hate because of this case. And although it's been little hate campaigns, the family have fed it all the way through. Like, little voice notes here and there, and then, like, come back to me and be like, oh, no, I only said that because I was having a bad day. Or I only said that because I just didn't want to get into it. And it's like, well, no, because now what you've said is that we've never spoke and it's caused me loads of shit. Now you said I've given money to Joshua and I never did. Now you're saying this. But, like, it's just so harmful to Adriana's case as a whole. I desperately wanted justice for Adriana, and because of that, I put myself to the bottom of the pile every time. And I allowed narratives to run when I could have just ended them straight away by showing receipts. I didn't show receipts because I've been asked not to show receipts. I didn't talk about things because I've been asked not to talk about things. But what has really happened in this case is I've been pushed to breaking point. And we spoke about it a little bit on the live earlier. Like, where is the human compassion back for me? Like, regardless of what you're going through or how you're feeling, like, I have children as well. I have a family as well. And you've literally got to the stage where, like, anything could have happened to me at this point and nobody would have cared. So it's just time for me to tell my truth. And I just feel like if all the messages are out there instead of just half a conversation, and people still want to come for me afterwards or still want to judge me afterwards, that's absolutely fine. However, I'm not going to allow people to have an opinion on me just based off little bits that the family want to put out instead of the whole thing. To attack you because of who Fatter is or whatever, like, and that starts up hate lives again all night. They can't ask any more from me. I've got nothing. If you've got an empty cup, how do you keep giving from it? And they've taken everything. They've taken all of it, and then tipped the cup on my head. Like, what else can I do? Like, honestly, I'm having no good in this case. And do you know what? All of these people attacking me constantly is taking away justice from Adriana, because no one's talking about anything but me. And because of that, in aspect, I'm taken away from it from Adriana now. And I have my own children. I have my own 3 children who can't see me going to bed like this. Tori saw me shouting today for the first time in her life. And everything was going on with me shouting on live, and Tori came into the room and said, "Mum, why are you shouting?" And I'm like, "I'm so sorry." And I said to Ella when I come off the phone, like, in a way it's a good thing, right? Because she's never heard me shout. Like, she was shocked. Thank you, Christine. But she was worried. She was worried because I just had enough. Thank you guys for the gift. I honestly had enough. But I literally was there. They would come to me and Brian saying this. I'm just like, fuck off. Like, where is you asking for justice? Like, why am I shouting it alone? I just had enough. Thank you, Speaker, but it shouldn't be impacted on my home life like that. I should be in the kitchen with the door shut, be able to talk about crime, and them not hearing me in the front room breaking down. Like, they shouldn't have to. And I'm sure they'll make a big issue of that, and they'll scream record Tori's voice saying, "Mum, why are you shouting?" But I think people need to take it for what it is. Like, my little girl wasn't just sat there thinking, "Oh, she's shouting again." She was really surprised. She was really surprised. Thank you, Shelley Bean. I'm on Adriana's side and Adriana's side only. I don't give a fuck about everyone else at this point in time, because literally all I've done is give all the time. Support, financial help, all the things I've give, anything that anyone needs I've give. I've literally sat there for two weeks while people call me a scammer and no one spoke up, waiting for someone to put it right. And I literally still took it. And I still couldn't put up the receipts, and I still couldn't get myself out of that situation because it meant putting out a family member's name who didn't want to be on social media. So I said, "Nah, she's called Ange, we're not going to do that, we're not going to put out the receipts, we're not going to do anything we need to do, I'll just take the shit." And I took the shit for 2 weeks, never once pressured AMECIA or AMECIA to try and put things right, because I knew they would do it in their own time, I knew they were grieving, I knew they were in America, they were doing lots of different things, I never even complained about it. But you want to sit there on live going, "Oh, Fatta, look at my children, letting her speak to your children," when she's busy whacking her children every other fucking night. Like, honestly, like, come on. When is someone going to say the right thing here? When is someone going to... Like, I'm already getting hate lives about me. People have already got an opinion on everything anyway, so we might as well put the truth out there. And the truth of the matter is that on the night of the funeral, so Brian left the funeral with his brother, who is a police officer from the Guyana police force, who went to have a word with him on behalf of his mother, and since then he's changed. Since then he's changed. Since that very night when he went into the pub and sat there for 2 hours with the police officer who's part of the Guyana Police Department, he's changed. That's the truth. The absolute truth. is whatever deal was made that night, since then, it's all been very different, hasn't it? New gold, new glasses, wads of cash online, screaming about everyone who's trying to help you. That's what changed. So, and I messaged the legal team a minute ago, said, look, I'm being called a scam online again. They said, no, don't worry about it too much, because obviously AMECIA only could already put it right. He's struggling a little bit since the funeral. I said, well, it's not, is it? It's since the night of the funeral, when certain conversations happened that no one's supposed to speak about. Thank you, but I'm fed up. I'm absolutely fed up. Like, I'm not carrying this by myself all the time now. I don't know, Lizzie. I don't know. I know that last night he sat on live for over an hour with a wad of cash and kept saying to people, look at my wad of cash, I'm going to double this, I'm a hustler, I'm going to get my money, I'm going to get paid, which he said over and over again. So I'd probably make a guess on who's scamming what, because it's not me. Because I don't have any wads of cash. Everything I've done, including current Adriana's case, has lost me money at every single opportunity. And all the people that wanted to reveal last night on an exposure live that I get paid off social media, I thought you fucking guys all knew. I honestly just assumed that when I said I work on social media, that you guys all thought I got paid for doing it. I just assumed it was no exposure. Was there anyone in this room that thought I didn't get paid? Is there anyone in this room that thought when they gifted me I didn't get paid? Is there anyone that thought that I didn't, when I got 2 million views on a video, that I probably didn't get some money from that? So when they exposed it and said Hayley Comet's making money off social media, I just thought you guys all knew. Like, I just thought it was true. Like, everyone knew. When I said my job social media, I don't get paid in fucking Mars bars. And like I said to you last time, like, I had 2 weeks off when Taylor was ill. I had no money. I come back online, now I've got money. So it's just one of those things, like, what I get paid for what I work for. Like, the hours I do is a reflection of how much money I get. The amount of views I get on a video is a reflection of how much I get. But I told you from day one, I made a video for 1 million views for Adriana. I got $3. I got a video this week in France, which will hit 2 million views, and I got paid $500 for that video. So I'm better staying in France, right? I'm better just giving up Guyana. I'm better doing all of those things and just covering the cases that are profitable to me if I was just interested in money. However, I work hard and I give a large portion of my money to different people and different places and different justice campaigns all the time. And you guys have seen me pay towards Southport funerals, paid towards knife campaigns, paid towards Charlie Costa's foundation, paid towards Adriana's second autopsy. Like, and that's all I'm going to explain, and that's the last time I'm going to explain. If you guys really can't work out that when I make social media that I get paid off it and it's my job, then I don't understand what's wrong with you all. They exposed that yesterday on YouTube, and everyone went, oh my god, yeah, she's only invested in money. And I thought all social media people got paid. I thought after you got 10,000 followers, if you choose to get on the creator campaign, you're going to get paid. And not only that, these exposure lives, while they're exposing me, they have their gifts on, just no one wants to gift them because they're hateful cunts. So we've all got our gifts on. It's just I'm getting gifted and you're not. That's the truth. I don't know, Shazza, because even when they're doing these exposure lives on me, they don't tell off their gifts. So just because you only get 2 or 3 roses or whatever, which is still nice because you're not doing nothing, surely you'll know. Alright, Teeks, good luck.
It's on my test.
Hayley Comet said she's gonna spill the beans. Tell Hayley Comet when she don't like to shut the fuck up, and if she wants to spill beans, she can't spill no beans because everything is not factual. Now this is how we gonna go down. Fuck Hayley Comet. That's yeah, guys, these people so stupid and dense. A woman is still in England and she getting more facts than us that live in Guyana. Who giving her it? Not the family members and the people around her. This is a communication that is going on with Adriana's father and Fato and Hayley Comet. So now we have to stop attacking people when people is putting out the awareness that something is going on, something is wrong between these 3 individuals that was very close.